So, how do you know when you have an addiction? Here's point proof. Okay, look at all of these things I have created out of essential oils and fragrances. Oh my God, hundreds of vials of beautiful smelling perfumes and actually healthy essential oil mixes. And yes, it is getting absolutely out of hand. Look at all of these hand lotions and soaps and perfumes and body sprays and all sorts of concoctions that I'm making. And what's happening about it? God only knows. I'm trying to sell it on Etsy. It actually smells heavenly. I am not like tooting my own horn or being a braggadocial person, but these things are smelling fantastic. I started listing them on Etsy for sale, and so far, zero buyers. Every 5 minutes, well, I'm a little obsessive. I keep checking my Etsy stats and my Etsy store to see if anybody has viewed my listings of all my different scents and essential oil sprays and creams and whatnot. Well, I only listed about four so far, and so far no takers and no buyers. So tonight I'm going to show you how you make some of them, and one of them being my favorite thing to make is roller balls, and it's actually coconut oil, which is my base, filled with all sorts of different essential oils, crystals, and fresh flowers. All right, so let us begin. Now, do you want to buy any of this? I'll put a link in my in my description below, and hopefully I'll get one sale out of this and actually feel like I accomplished something, because now I'm amassing hundreds and hundreds of different scents and different concoctions. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to get everything set up and we're going to do this together. All right, got my lunch lady gloves on because I couldn't find anything better. These do not cling to the hands and are hard to work with. So I noticed that doing things like this creative type of stuff really helps release my anxiety. Lavender is a heavenly smell for people with anxiety, and so is sage. So I want to do something really pretty with this 10 milliliter little vial here, and it's a roller ball. So a little roller attaches to the top, you fill it with oil, and you rub it on your skin. And it smells great. Now, I actually put a few of these type of things on Etsy already for sale, and I keep actually checking every like 5 or 10 minutes to see the stats, to see if anybody even looked at my listings. So far, not one soul wants to buy one of these from me, and it's sort of making me sad. Hint, hint, there'll be a link in the description below for these type of pieces that I've made before. Okay, so what I'm going to start with, I have Lemurian seed crystals from Brazil, and I have some little chips that are actually the genius stone, which is fluorite, the purple ones. I have little red garnets, little clear rutilated quartz, and I have hematite. Okay, I'm going to begin by actually, what am I going to begin by doing? Actually, I'm going to let me put a dried sage leaf into the bottle. There we go. Let's see what we got there. And you can see it. All right. Next, I'm going to put my little chips in the bottom. And we got several to put in here. So I'm going to alternate between colors. Don't know if that makes a difference, because they'll probably move around inside the bottle once the oil, the oils start moving about inside the bottle. And I'm using essential oils, and these are plant-based oils. These oils are natural. They actually help for certain ailments. Lavender is great for the skin, and so is sage. It brings down inflammation and works as almost like a anti-septic type of thing. All right, so far we got our little chips in there, and it's looking pretty. All right, now I'm going to pick a quartz crystal to put into the bottle. Let's see, who shall we make a star? I think this little guy over here, and he's quite pretty. Yeah, he's a he. I don't know. It's insane. Okay, so there we go. We have so much crystals in here so far. We need some color now. All right, so I'm going to drop a little red rose petal that's dried in here, and it's not cooperating. So what do I have? I have a brand new kebab stick. that I never used before. I bought like 200 of these on Amazon for these type of projects. And there you see a little red rose petal. Now I'm going to drop in some fresh dried lavender into my little vial. And it doesn't want to go in, so I'll take my kebab stick and give it a good push in there. There we go. Don't know if you can see that. Okay, now actually, let me put another one in there. Give it some color. And you know what? Let's go for another one. Give it some more color. And it doesn't want to go in there. It's being stubborn. Give it a good push with the little kebab stick that was made for meat. And there's no meats involved in here. All right, let's check it out so far. And we have some nice colors going through there with the quartz crystals. Now, last but not least, I want to throw a couple of pretty red rose petals in there that are dried, just to make it look, you could see the colors and stuff in there. It doesn't want to go in. Get that beautiful little kebab stick to shove it in there. Get in there. Get in there. Let me use this side with the little point. Okay, and I'll add this one in there as well. And let's push it down inside the bottle. Get it in there. And I just want to throw a teeny tiny bunch of little matchstick crystals in there as well. I love crystals, can't you tell? I'm going to find a thinner one. Okay. And let's check it out. So you see the little matchstick crystals in there? It's pretty loaded with stuff. Now what I want to do is I want to get my oils in there. So I'm going to get a little funnel and pour some oil in there, 3/4 of the way. And this is just plain fractionated coconut oil, which is very clear and pure. And it carries the oil. So the scented oils will actually disperse throughout that, and it won't cause inflammation or any kind of allergic reactions to the skin. Okay, so we got it mostly filled up, 3/4 of the way. I'm going to put in 12 drops of lavender. You're really supposed to put 12 in a vial this size, but I like mine pretty strong. All right, we got our 12 drops there. Now, 12 drops of sage. Ooh, that was 3. That was 7. And now we have 12. And believe it or not, what makes this really smell much better is spearmint. Just a little bit, like 2 or 3 drops of spearmint really brings the blends together, makes it smell really great. And I bet you're hitting the back button by now. Nobody wants to hear me go on and on and on about this. Okay, so now we got all the scents in here. I'm going to bring it up close, not where it's touching, but close to my Italian schnoz and sniff it. Oh my God, it smells heavenly. I'm going to give it a little mix. And sometimes the coconut oil gets a little cloudy, but after about 24 hours, everything gets clear again. And look at the oils dispersed throughout the piece. Actually, the milky piece there is part of the quartz crystals. Let me turn it around. Now you see the rose petals. And you see some lavender in there. See some really pretty things, right? All right. Last but not least, I'm going to put the rollerball in. And they have little tools for this, but I'm too lazy to get it out right now. And here we go. Voila. So I have things like this listed on Etsy. I'm going to give it a good shake. And I can smell it. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. So if you're kind enough to spend $15, $20 in my Etsy shop, there'll be actually links below for a whole bunch of different ones that I made of blends with lavender and sage and whatnot, filled with these beautiful crystals and natural dried plants and herbs. Hopefully I'll get a sale and I won't have to obsess and keep refreshing the stats in my Etsy listing soon. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all soon. Look at that. So pretty. That milkiness will go away, actually. Just needs time for the oils to disperse through there. All right, guys. I'm going to put the cap on it. Wipe off any excessive oils that have, like sort of spilled down the side of this. And we are all set. All right, guys. So long. And again, see you all soon.